Hey, Cosmo here. Welcome to another attempt on the FulooCraft HD server. Sorry if you get background noise on this episode. It is the windiest day in the world out there in England, and although I'm using a little headset mic, there's a chance it will still pick it up. But yeah, so this week I've spent some time doing some more of the fortification wall around the outside. I'm not going to really do that on camera because it's quite a slow process getting that done. But what I want to show you was our conversion here over to terracotta, because as we are the Wastelands Creed, the idea is our actual final base will be in the Badlands biome, but we wanted to have our outpost here feel more like our homelands, so we've gone out and found a Badlands biome, and we've got a load of terracotta, and we're going to start converting this over. But yeah, so a couple of the guys last weekend went off and fought the Ender Dragon. I wasn't around at the time, but I did manage to get some shulker boxes from the guys that did it, so thank you very much for doing that. That was amazing. So for this episode, I wanted to focus on building my house. As you see over here, a couple of the guys have already made a start on building their houses, and I want to sort of keep with their theme and style of housing and pop my own house, probably along here actually, because there is a footpath going on along here, and I'll probably just branch off and have my house sitting just here. So what it is, I'm going to clear some of this land, get some of the resources so I've got the same sort of palette as these guys, and get cracking with building my house up here. I've not actually built anything yet on this server with you guys watching entirely, so I think rather than doing this as a time lapse, I'll try and incorporate you as much as I can into the build process on this one. So let me go get the resources and I'll be back over here. Right, so I've gone and got a load of bits and bobs. We've got dark oak, spruce, got a few little things knocking around that we had in the chests. I did have some fences, but I seem to have just lost them somewhere. But yeah, so we've got a few things to start off with building a house. I'm going to start off with just using some dirt to mark the place out with. I want to give myself a bit of breathing room between Arnold's place. So I'm thinking I'll probably start off about here and build this way from there. That way it gives me a little bit of a pathway as well. Yeah, so let me move this out of the way. So the houses aren't massive. They're what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 across. I quite like the style of his house actually. It looks quite nice. I might go with something similar actually with that concept. So what are we doing? So I want to be able to come across here and have the pathway branch off here somewhere. Maybe on the bend. And maybe at the front door here. Okay, that works for me. Right, so if I do, these guys have got a single door. They have got a single door. Okay, something like that. There's the front door. And then I want to have a wall around the door. I'll pop a little window in next to it. I'll pop this as a solid wall. I don't want to have two windows. I'm fine with having one window. I think I'll make a similar idea to this. Have a little canopy that pokes over the top of the front door. That'd be quite nice. Maybe just bank back a bit more. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 across. I could do that there. That there. So that's 9, same as this house. So I could do a similar idea to this. I like the idea of that actually. So let's have posts there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, make sure it's the same. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Whoop. Cool, I'm cool with that. And then in the middle here, I do the same thing as this. So a little port window there. I like it. So let me just convert some of these over before I forget what it is I'm actually doing. So we're going to go with getting some wood. That probably helps. Now I'm going to make this stay like that, but I don't want to have a square house. It'd be a bit boring. So I'm going to have my front door here, have this wall do that, but then maybe make this wall come across this way a little bit more. So I'm just thinking as I build here. So if I make this wall do something like this, I can have a little garden area out here. Maybe pop another one of them there. Yeah, alright. So I've already changed my design on this building. I'm going to have my posts slightly different from the Hayonal's ones and have these poke out. So boop, boop. Oh, how did I manage to do that? Move you back one. So my posts stick out slightly from the building, which I prefer that view, to be honest. And then my walls are sort of in a little bit of a recess. I think that's a bit of a cooler look to it. Okay, I'm alright with that. So we've got front door, wall. I'm not 100% sure about this. Maybe I've made it overcomplicated. I feel like if this wall was opposite that one, we could do more with it. So maybe that should be like here rather than here. Okay. I'm just working as I think on this one. Right, okay, so I've got the base in for now. So I'll have the front door in here. Got one side window there. I think I'll keep this a solid wall. Then I have the stairs going up here with a window, window, window. So let me start converting these over to logs, like these guys have got here. See, he's done his stripes that way, and he's done his stripes that way. Yeah, I quite like the sideways look, you know, because then these go upwards and then they go sideways, so they counteract each other. So let's do that. Have a quick look in Macro's place to see how he's done the inside. Oh, he's got an exposed beam just like we've done it. These are spruce planks. Yeah. So I'm going to do the same thing. Ah! Perfect amount though, look. Boop, boop. Look at that! Perfect amount. So how are we going to get stairs in? That's the question, isn't it? So I decided to not put the stairs in here in the end and just have a ladder on this side of the building. Make it so that this will be like an outdoors area so I can look out from, and then have this just as my upstairs here with a roof on it on this bit here. I need to strip these logs and we can then have a look to see how I'm going to do this roof. So do we go all the way up to an apex? I think we do. Yes we do. Okay, that's fine. So let me get the apex in and just see what that looks like. Right, so what I'm doing at the moment is trying to work out, this is where the centre of the roof is from this side, but where I've made it go sort of this shape, it means the arch on this side will be in a slightly different place. So I have to work out what do I want to do. Do I want to try and keep symmetry to the front of the building? Which I think I do. So I think maybe I should take this down and work this one backwards so we then come out in the same place. So if I start the apex from here, same as on that side, this should line up in the right place now. I think maybe I should put the roof in for the rest of it, and we'll fill in the gaps naturally. Right, let's see what it looks like from further away. I need to do something else about that. I don't like it going all the way up straight. That looks weird. But that doesn't look too bad. Obviously, let's put some decorations around it. I like how it looks like a little face. Oh! There's a creeper in my house. Ooh! That would have sucked. Okay, I need to light this up. Right, so we've got some of that going on. I need to do some fences as well, and iron bars. Oh, I've got to put my chimney stack in as well at some point. Right, to speed this up a bit, I've gone on and decorated the house. So I've popped in a couple of lanterns on the outside. I've made a fire pit. I might mix this up a little bit, see how I feel with the design on this one. I've popped in a few chests in here, just as a little storeroom. Not sure what exactly I'm going to use each room for at the moment. Then up here, I've just done a basic bit of decoration. I need to put a bed in yet still, but then I've got a few shulkers up here that I can use, get quick access to. My fire pit comes all the way up. And then we've got the outside here, which again I want to put some plants and stuff in. So I think so before the next episode, or in the next episode, I'll go around and put some plants out here and down outside the building and make it feel a little bit more homely in here. But yeah, I think I'm going to call that it for this one. It's been quite fun building this. I hope it's been interesting for you. Feel free to give us a like or a comment, and I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers for watching.